Thompson has a question.
You know, I was so tickled to see the con on the big screen. What's it like for you guys to be here after filming being here? There's like 4 levels of meta happening.
It's crazy. It's very odd to restage Comic-Con in Albuquerque, and it felt like Comic-Con, you know, and we had a lot of great extras, we had a lot of great people that came along. Is anyone here? Was anyone...
Yeah.
From here? One person. We had costume. We had the 501st Stormtroopers. Is it? Yeah.
Yes, it's a Legion, 501st Legion. I think came along.
We had loads of slave layers. Loads of people. Loads of Comic-Con people came down and recreated it. So it was a strange thing to have it somewhere else, you know. But it felt like home.
We actually did try and shoot here last year, but to quote the San Diego fire marshal, no fucking way. So, yeah, we had to rebuild in Albuquerque, and I think it worked. I hope.
That really bugged me here.
I think you're going to wear your Lobot costume this time.
It's going to be Lobot or the Watcher.
It is weird. It's you know, you can't sort of just wander around as perhaps you'd like to, because lots of people want to say hi, which is very nice. But it's you know, it's just comes with the territory, and you can do it. You put a mask on and wander around. It's no big deal. It's such a great event. You know, you don't want to miss it. But sometimes it's a little difficult. But I wouldn't change it for the world. You know.
I was walking around Thursday dressed as a slave layer, so it can be done. I think for me, personally, it's all pros and no cons. I was a waiter 9 years ago, and now I'm sitting up here doing a film with Sigourney Weaver and Joe Latrulio, so it's a dream for me. What?
Oh, it's just nice to be around so many people that love movies as much as we do. It's there's cons. I don't think there are any, but I haven't hit the floor yet. I'll be there later.
I came here, you know, from 2000 to like 2004, I came every year just as a fan, and I always loved it, so it's cool that this is the first project I get to come with and hang out with everybody. It's pretty neat. And I went on the floor and no one gave a shit. It was great, I had a great time.
I guess it works out. I guess it works out.
Well, there wasn't a Comic-Con when I was growing up. And I definitely would have come, I definitely would have dressed up, so I love coming here. I feel so at home, and this is a love letter to all of you, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. And thank you for, just one quick thing, we were here a year ago for Avatar, and I want to thank you so much for your sustained, enthusiastic support, because all those naysayers gave up, and it became such a planetary phenomenon, and it all started here a year ago, so thank you.
Follow that, Tambor.
I too went on the floor, and people thought I was Dr. Phil.
I can't follow that, Jeffrey. I can't. I go on the floors of my first Comic-Con, and I just have double rainbow moments. I'm just in awe. Everyone I see, especially.
Can you see Joe Trulio's double rainbow shirt?
Show off your shirt.
Double rainbow.
It's a great honor to be in this movie. It's just amazing, and there's so many wonderful smells and sights here.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, since I lost a little weight, I look a little bit like J.J. Abrams is the only problem for me. People don't like me that much, but they fucking love J.J. Abrams over here, so. Just so, JJ, just so you know, people love your shit. I've been getting a lot of props, and I've been taking the credit, just so you know. All right. Not for the end of Lost, not me.
Hello, panel. I love all of you, but my question is for Simon and Nick. I love all your work, especially the show Spaced. And I want to ask, will you ever do work with Jessica Stevenson again? Because the three of you have really great chemistry.
I just did a movie with Jess earlier this year called Burke and Hare, which John Landis directed, and will be out later on in the year. And Jess played Andy Serkis.
Just played Andy Serkis.
Just played Andy Serkis.
What an amazing cast.
Playing Gollum. It's a film about two real-life murderers in the sort of Regency period, 1828, and Jess plays Andy's wife, Lucky, and it was lovely to work with her again. She's such a funny actress and a great person, so I'll always work with those people again. At the drop of a hat, they're my friends, you know.
I'll say no.
I'm a little overwhelmed by the talent that's out there, I'm sorry.
I'm so glad you made it back.
For Seth, you're working on Green Hornet right now, so how hard was it to balance both doing this movie and doing that one?
It was a little tricky. I actually recorded a lot of the motion capture stuff before we started filming Green Hornet, and then we kind of filmed pretty much simultaneously, I think. And then when they were done, I've kind of been going in and re-recording a lot of the voice stuff, and they've been capturing my face. As horrific as that sounds, but yeah, it worked out quite well, and I've loved working on it.
Is it true, Latrulio, did you actually stand in for the alien on the set when you guys were shooting?
Yes, I was hired because when I'm on my knees, I'm the perfect height of Paul. Yes, I did some standing in on set just so Simon and Nick had someone to talk to.
But you would do a lot of funny shit that I would then re-record and take credit for. But yeah,
way to go, Rogen!
Exactly.
You did it again.
Oh, Joe did something really funny here.
Against super bad cops, who would win in a gunfight?
Hot Fuzz would kick our ass.
Those guys have fucking machine guns and shit.
Yeah, we would be too drunk to figure out how our guns work.
I think probably Danny and Angel would probably whoop Seth and Bill's character, but only because they don't really give a shit, do they, those cops? Whereas Angel's like just so dedicated, and I think. But then you guys would probably, you know, use some sort of underhand technique, maybe get us drunk.
I would run a car into your precinct.
I think personally, when police start turning on each other, that's when the world has gone crazy. So let's hope it never happens.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
Been out here, and now it's not. I don't know. This moment's not as good. The one where I'm answering the question, but the moment before that, the moment after,
the one before that. My favorite Comic-Con memory was meeting Ken Foree, who was in Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead, and Edgar Wright and myself went up to his signing booth to say hello, because we were here to promote Shaun of the Dead, and we went up to say hello from him, and he gave us a big cuddle, and it was nice. The end.
I think my favourite Comic-Con memory is right now. I won't forget this for 8 years.
Mine is similar. It's having just seen that trailer. That's the first I've seen the movie. I'm very happy to be in it.
Yeah, we're like in an action movie, man. It's crazy. Mine would be in 2000. I met Neil Gaiman. That was pretty cool. And this right now might be better.
I have little memories of Galaxy Quest, and that was my introduction to Comic-Con as an actor and as an audience member, and so, but now I'm merging all the memories together into one perfect one today.
I would have to say meeting this wonderful group today, you guys, and this wonderful cast. I never worked with these people except a couple of them, and this is a wonderful cast, and I got to know them today, and
you just took mine, Jeffrey. Mine was riding in a limo bus with Jeffrey. I echo that sentiment. It's just been amazing seeing all of you guys who love movies, and everyone here loves making them, and it makes us kind of work harder and not drop the ball, because you guys will see it and know if we do. So thanks. You want two?
Yeah, I'd like to. A few years ago when I was here, I smoked a joint with Ed Brubaker and Method Man. At the same time. fuck yeah. Comic-Con.
I think fuck yeah is a great place to wrap up. There's another panel coming in. We had a half hour. You guys, Paul comes out in 2011.
Thank you.
Jason Bateman, Bill Hader, Jeffery Tambor, Joel Julio, and Seth Rogen. Thank you guys so much for coming out and being awesome. Have a great rest of the time.
Some of these Hershey's Kisses are laced with ketamine.
Don't worry, I got it all under control.
What are you doing?
Just watch.
It's a miracle.
Why
would you do that?
I'm not gonna eat a dead bird, am I?